Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mod 7 to the Sky. We're back in the sky, doing our sky thing. In the last episode, we cleaned up this area quite a lot. If you remember in the past, there was a big mound of cobble and machines and just a big mess here. We've cleaned all that up, so now we've got like a proper, energy production zone here that we can scale upwards if needed quite easily just by, placing pipes and the actual machines. That should be easy. We've obviously got a nice, piping system. It's pretty clean. Over here, this is our new, create processing zone. So, for example, we've got bulk washing here, we've got bulk blasting here, and then bulk cooking over here, which should work. It's possible it doesn't, but I believe it should work. We could give that a shot later if we want. And yeah, that's pretty good. So, what should we get up to this episode? Well, for starters, I kind of want to get rid of all these torches, or at least not need to put new torches down in the future, because what happens is we go to build something, we pick up a torch, we have to place it down again, like somewhere else. It's just a little bit messy, and I feel like it doesn't need to be. To do that, we're going to make one of these, or probably a few of these. These are feral flare lanterns. They have a crazy name. Essentially what they are is they are auto torches, minus the torch. They will light up an area with invisible lights, and that's pretty good. Now, I'm going to run over here and I'm going to place one down to sort of show you how this works. And I guess I'll get rid of these torches too, just to, help us out a little bit. Okay, so this grass area has no torches, which means if I press F7, you can see, I guess it's a little bit annoying to see because it's currently showing us, I think the blue crosses, I'm pretty sure is where a mob spawner works, where obviously I want to know where just mobs will spawn in general. If we place a torch, I guess it does get rid of that. So we'll get the same effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this guy down, I guess here, right? And as you can see, this area here is now lit up just around him, like a normal torch would. If we wait patiently, you'll see over here, this area is now safe. Somehow, it lights up this area. You can see it's lighting up the walls as well. It will place invisible light sources until, I'm not sure what the radius is, but until the entire radius that it affects is lit up. So all of these spots should get removed in theory. Yep, as you can see now, this area is pretty good. I don't know if we'll get a light over there. There might be like a few corners that we miss, but for the most part, it should light up everything. Now, part of the issue and part of the reason why it's so good is that, as you can see, it's going to light up in there as well. I don't know if it has yet. I think it actually might have over there. We're going to have to put some work into to fix this. Now, I don't know how this works. I don't even know if this works, but someone told me that this thing is what we want. It is called a frozen pearl, and it says it clears residual lights from a feral flare lantern. So I'm going to grab this. I guess we'll craft one, and we'll see if it, is reusable. And we're going to run over here, and we're going to see if we can, get this thing working. We'll throw that down, I guess. So for starters, let's go ahead and turn the masher off so that we don't get mashed in here. And then I guess we'll break ourselves in. So as you can see in here, we can walk around. It will push us, but not as hard as I guess it can. And we should be able to find the spots and we just right click and it looks like it got rid of pretty much all of it from inside there. That's pretty good. Like that's genuinely pretty good. I don't know how that worked, but it did a good job. Okay. That's definitely dark in there again for the most part. Okay. We'll keep that on. We'll check back in later to see how it goes, but have a look at this area out here. Like look at the amount of light that it got. Yeah, it looks like some of the light out here, it's going to have to catch up on, which it looks like it is doing. Is it going to keep lighting up inside? I'm not sure. I feel like this just gets rid of the lights once the feral flare lantern's gone. I'll be honest, quite clearly, I don't really know. If I right click here, yeah, it gets rid of that, but then the light just comes back later, as you can see right here. Not really sure then. What we can do, realistically, regardless of whether this works or not, I'm going to pick this thing up and I'm just going to move it. You know what I mean? We'll just put it far enough away that it won't affect over there, but close enough over here that we'll get the benefits, right? So we can slap it down, realistically anywhere. I'll probably just, there. Beautiful. So now, in theory, again, we can probably get rid of a lot of these torches if we want to, and we should see the benefits of all that stuff showing up. It's interesting as well. Did that get rid of the torch? I love the effect it has on the shadows and the fact that it actually does have an effect. It's pretty cool. By the way, the shaders I'm using are over-imagined shaders. Okay, so anyway, for the most part, we should hopefully see the benefits of a feral flare lantern soon. You got to give it some time to place all the little light sources. What else are we going to do this episode? Wow. I think there's a few things we could do. One is, yeah, we'll press F7 and get rid of that. One is I want to set up auto crafting for applied energistics. That should be relatively easy, maybe. And another thing I want to do is I want to charge up our crafting terminal. Now, currently what we've been doing is we've been using this, just our coal generator. We've been chucking it in here and it's been charging pretty slowly because it also has to wait for the coal to cook. It's honestly not the greatest. Like, it works, but it's not the greatest. And I'll be honest, we can do better. While I was checking out a base in another video, I don't know when that's coming out, before or after this one, I saw this guy, the Charger Tier 1. So I'm going to grab this. And this first tier, I don't know if it says how much it does. I think we got to craft it and place it down. It will process 500 RF per tick. So already, that's pretty good. And the best part about this is that you can connect it up to your cables, right? So for example, we can place it here and it will charge up, right? And then I can chuck this guy in and he should be getting 500 RF per tick. I don't know if he is, but he should be, I guess is the point here. Cool. Now, on top of that, you might have noticed when we were having a look at it, yeah, there's other tiers we can get. And they're not too expensive to make, so we're probably just going to do that. We can upgrade it to this tier. And by the way, not sure how powerful it makes it. We'll place this down. Okay, so now it can do 10,000 RF per tick. I'll be honest, that probably covers us for most things. I doubt we need to push it much further. We could if we want. Like, honestly, these aren't too expensive to take it to that level. We'll just see if we need to, just so that, I don't know, if you're making these, you know exactly what you need. Yeah, I mean, we can't even keep up with it ourselves. We're not generating 10,000 RF per tick. So yeah, that's pretty good. Awesome. This thing will charge up in pretty much no time. It's a bit overkill, but in our backpack, you might see we've got a few different tools here that do need to be charged up. So it's kind of just nice to have this little redundant thing over here. Oh, we can also do inventory charging. Maybe another episode. I think this is fine for now. I want to do my auto crafting because the auto crafting will help to make everything else in the future, obviously. But yeah, cool. So now we've got this guy charged up. So, auto crafting. What do we need? Well, what we're going to need mainly is this guy here, a molecular assembler. He's going to need some formation cores. He's going to need some annihilation cores. And that's pretty much it. So we'll grab this guy. We can do with one for now, so we'll stay with one. The next thing we're going to need is one of these pattern providers. So I'm going to search pattern provider. We don't have any, so I'm going to craft one. It'll need a crafting table. That should be fine. We'll get a few of these. And then we have a pattern provider. Okay, so these two guys need to be connected to the network. They don't need to be like right next to the network, but just, you know, connected with a cable. In terms of where we'll do this, I reckon we'll do it over here. Why not? Sure. So we'll go ahead and grab, what do we grab? Cables? Yep, we'll grab some of these cables, turn our jetpack on, head under here, and we'll hook these up. So I'll probably just bring them, I mean, I guess I should dig the holes out so we can figure out where we're going. Let's go right here. I reckon this is a good spot. So we'll go there, we'll go underneath, and I'll place these down. Okay, so this thing is now connected, the Fluix ME glass cable. We might have to keep an eye on our channels used. 9 channels used there, 2 channels used down this blue route that I think we're going to, but we'll see. And then we want to place these down. So I'll place the pattern provider, and then I'll slap the molecular assembler on top, and all of this should be functional. This should be connected and ready to go. So the first thing we're going to test is going to be, I guess, a way to make more of this stuff, right? So for starters, we probably want a pattern, right? So I think what we'll do is we'll get, we'll grab 2 patterns. I'm going to open up our encoding terminal. I'm going to chuck these in. We'll change it to processing mode. I guess it doesn't matter too much. But I'm going to try to get the recipe for a pattern. So this one here. And then I'm also going to get the recipe for the quartz glass, because these are things that we typically need quite often. Both of these patterns, I'm going to chuck into here, into these slots here. And I believe now we can order them. So for example, in here, I can click blank pattern, click craft, and it will start it and craft us a blank pattern. How cool is that? So what's next? Well, to be honest, we probably want 2 of these, so we'll order another one. Why not? Nice and easy to do. And then let's go ahead and grab ourselves these 2 formation cores and annihilation cores. I mean, already, like, we've done it. You know what I mean? Like, this is auto crafting done with AE2. How good's that? So we'll grab those, open this up, chuck them in. Cool. What else do we want here? Realistically, we should autocraft the entire production of, you know, making a pattern provider and making a molecular assembler, just so that we can get more in the future. And to be honest, the stuff we need doesn't appear to be too bad. Like, I reckon maybe a 3rd pattern here, Maybe not. And it also, yeah, as you can see, when you craft something, it'll tell you if you're missing something, and we can, go ahead and grab that in the future. For example, I probably do want to grab this stuff right now. Oh, we need sand. Let's grab this. Boom, 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 boom. Chuck all this stuff in here. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and make some sand seeds. It'll be good to auto-craft this stuff in the future as well. At the moment, I mean, it's fine. You know what I mean? So I'll chuck that in there. I'll grab my extra pattern. We'll chuck this here. Okay, so first thing we want is obviously the assembler. So we'll grab that. Next thing is going to be the provider. So we'll grab this. And then I might just go ahead and auto-craft the crafting tables. Why not? It's a simple recipe, but I mean, once again, why not? We can. So why shouldn't we? So now, let's say, we've got this set up here. We're running out of room in this pattern provider. Let's go ahead and grab another one. So we've got some extra crystals here if we need them. But I'm going to order another pattern provider. And it'll do all of its crafting and voila. We have one. How cool is that? And I think we can slap it on top. And it should chain connect all the network together. I think. I believe that's how it works. So how cool is that? I mean, there we go. That's it. That's pretty much the whole episode. Like that's pretty good, right? I think so. So what's next? To be honest, there's quite a few things we can do that'll make our job so much easier just by like making a few more patterns. So we'll chuck these in here. We'll grab, I don't know, 3 patterns for now while the rest of this stuff processes. I want to auto-craft a lot of the power stuff. A lot of these power things like the dielectric paste, these capacitors, the casings, they're so annoying. The rods even, they're just annoying to do. So I'm going to try and craft them all. So we'll get the, the dielectric casing. We'll get the rod recipe here. And then I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll make this recipe, the recipe that turns the rods sideways. This one. What a neat little recipe. And we'll make this one our little power provider up here. Awesome. We'll grab a few more. Here we go. Chuck these in here. Make sure we're using the encoding pattern. Can we get 2 more? We can. Ooh, did I craft the right thing? I did not. Sure. I guess we've got a few of those now. That's fine. What else do we need? We need the dielectric paste. We'll do this recipe since we have, blaze powder auto-crafted and most of this stuff auto-crafted. So that should be good. And that's honestly going to help us big time. How many more patterns can we afford? We can afford a few. We'll grab 2. What I want to do now are the capacitors. So we're going to grab this pattern. We'll grab these ones as well. Oh, we'll have to do the redstone blocks as well. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun. So I'll chuck those in there. Make sure that we're getting our Certus quartz. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. In the future, I believe, can provide patterns in this guy automatically, so I don't have to be, doing what we're doing currently. But at the moment, it's cheaper to do it this way, manually set up the auto crafting. So I think it's worth it. The next thing I want is actually this guy here, the large capacitor, because that's in quite a few recipes. And then we might just have a look at, I guess, what we can craft. So another thing we'll need, I don't know if we set it up, but I want to set up, where are we? I want to do the next tier so that we can upgrade our reactor and get more power pumping into our system. So to do that, we're going to need these hardened capacitors. No, not the hardened ones. We're going to need blazing capacitors. These guys are going to cost blazing crystals, and these are going to cost blaze powder in a doohickey, in the energizing orb. So we'll grab these, run over here, slap them in, and that should be good for the most part. So we can do quite a lot. If we really wanted to, which I'll be honest, I kind of do. We could autocraft like the entire setup, you know what I mean? And then we can swap, we can get rid of them when we need to, but at the moment I can autocraft this and I can autocraft this and then it can just tell us what we need. And I mean, that seems pretty good. And then all we have to do in theory is change these 2 patterns to like the next tier to get there. So that should be pretty good. So first of all, obviously we are going to want 36 blazing capacitors. So if I search blazing capacitor, I can click here, I can type in 36, click next, and it will tell me, hey, you need 120 blaze powder. Perfect. Now we know. We know, yep, okay, we've got everything else we need. We literally just need blaze powder. So the issue with the blaze powder currently is, well, our production's really slow. And the reason our production was slow is because our power gen was slow. So we'll grab these upgrades back out and we'll see what we can do. So blaze powder, just in general, we get this stuff from sifting dust. So that's our big production here. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh, where are we? I don't want to put all of them in, but we can put 1 upgrade in each of these, and that hopefully should be enough. So 1 of these in each. There we go. So now we should be processing 16, what do you call them? 16 dust every, 80 ticks. That should be pretty good. And then down here, we should, where are we? Yeah, I mean, we've got a bunch of upgrades in here, so this guy can, cover it quite a lot. We could probably, even take an upgrade out just to save a bit of power if we want. The only other thing I'm thinking is, okay, this pipe can keep up with it. I wasn't sure if he'd be able to, but it looks like he can. Awesome. So this should hopefully be getting us some more blaze powder. I believe we had 171 before. We sort of still just have the same amount. What's the rate of that? Can we do better? 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%. Yeah, it doesn't really change. Okay. What's our better? I mean, our better option is honestly using blaze rods. Maybe we do that this episode. It's not a horrible idea. It's just more of like if we could avoid it, I would have. You know what I mean? But I think it's the play. Because, we're not really getting much out of this, to be completely honest, with all this dust going through the netherite sieve. So yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's give this a shot. So, I'm going to be going into the nether. I do have a jetpack, so we should be good. What I'll do, though, is we'll make sure that our jetpack's charged right to the brim. You know what? We might even upgrade it just to, like, triple make sure that we've got enough power in it. You know what I mean? Because we do not want to be stranded, I guess, in the nether, falling to our death. We can do more upgrades here. The auto crafting for this is a little bit tedious to do, like setting up auto crafting. It's easy to just do it manually. We're going to need signalum, or however you pronounce this. That stuff's made out of, where are we? Redstone, silver, and copper. At a very interesting rate here. Okay. We can do it if we want. Well, actually, we can't. We need blazing blood or soul lava, and we have neither. Okay, cool. We're stuck on this jetpack. I mean, hey, on the bright side, it's sort of like, I don't know, it makes that a little bit easier to comprehend. You know what we could do instead then? We could set up auto inventory charging. That's not a bad idea, right? That would probably save us from needing to upgrade the jetpack for more power storage. We might as well, or at least we might as well give it a shot. So let me show you what this is going to entail. We're going to use, I know you can use it using flux networks, but clearly, we don't even have a flux network set up. So I am going to do an alternative. I'm going to use the powers version. Power uses these guys, player transmitters. We can craft pretty much most of this stuff, but we will need one of these, a player aerial pearls. This is going to need just a normal aerial pearl, which we can craft like so, iron bars, ender pearl, this thing. And this guy needs to be right-clicked on something. Now, I believe it just gets right-clicked on a zombie. So if we run over here, we might get, not you. Okay, it was the chicken. I thought I just killed my dog, to be completely honest with you. That would have been a problem. You sit down here. Have a raw chicken. That's probably a great idea. Hold on. Oh my god, they killed all my mobs. How embarrassing. Okay. I should probably place the torches back, shouldn't I? That's just what an embarrassing moment that is. I should have known. I should have known better. I realized I was doing that, but I sort of just I didn't think. Okay, well, give me a second. You're a friendly dog. Well, hey, on the other side, if you want to set up an auto farm, get yourself one of those wolf things out into your pen, and apparently it'll just take care of everything. Because it killed all of my things. Awesome. Yeah, great. Hey, this guy's left. That's fun. Alright, let's turn this back on. Alright, so I need a zombie. And I actually just need to right click it with this pearl, and there's a zombie right there. So that makes that easy. Boom. Player aerial pearl. that was pretty easy. So we'll turn this back on. And I don't know. I'll get rid of all this junk. We also really need to take care of this in a future episode. That's my excuse for saying I'm too lazy to do it right now. But yeah. Remind me to actually I probably put the lead away, didn't I? Or actually, yeah, they're all dead. Is there leads in here? Yeah. I should probably keep these on me just for like when these mobs spawn again, so I can capture them. Okay, but anyway, you just right-click that pearl on a zombie, and you get this guy, the player aerial pearl. Next up, what we're gonna do is just craft this guy, player transmitter starter. Awesome. Now, this guy by himself will do 1,000 RF per tick. Our jetpack, if we have a quick look here, he uses 160 RF per tick. So awesome. This guy, in theory, should be just good enough as he is. We don't need a higher tier, at least not yet. So this guy, we can run over here, and realistically, if this works well, we won't need the charger attached, so we can place this guy right here. And as you can see, he charges up. We can keep the charger there as like a little backup, I guess. So by himself, he does nothing. He sits there, he looks pretty, and he looks pretty cool. I mean, he's like a Tesla coil. It's pretty cool. What we're gonna need is a player card, I believe it's called. Some sort of card. We can search card. We need one of these, a binding card. Now to do that, we make a blank card like so, and then I just right click it, or I shift right click. No? What do I do? I need to combine it with some stuff. Yeah, so, I'm throwing it away. We combine it with all this junk, and there we go. Binding card, right click to bind. Boom. There we go. So, what this will do, as you can see, our crafting terminal's been used. It's at 99.4%. If I chuck this in here, have a look at this. It fills itself up. And it will do this across this entire dimension. Just completely across the entire dimension. Our jetpack as well, completely filled to the brim. I sit here and I hover. Yeah, let's go up a little bit so you have time to look. As you can see, it is draining. The way these jetpacks work is you have to turn them off and back on for them to charge up. So we're down to about 70. If I let go and then press it again and we open this up, you can see it's full again already. So how cool is that? So that's cool for this dimension, but we need it in the other dimension. Now this is where it's going to get a little bit finicky. In order to do that, we need a dimensional binding card. And to do this, you need to use the binding card on an Enderman or an Endermite. And I don't really have any lying around. With that being said, this place does spawn them, right? So like, we can get them. We can get them, it's just a matter of, I guess, if. A matter of if? Yeah, hold on. That's empty. Let me do a little bit of a loophole here. Oh, this is a heavy chest. Give me a second. Very heavy chest. Let's place that there. Pick this one up, run back over here. Slap that down. That'll hopefully keep some of the stuff out of my inventory. So yeah, for the most part, this is fine. I'm gonna sort of like stand back, like 24 blocks away or whatever. Try to get some stuff to spawn in there. In particular, obviously, I want some Enderman. We'll see how lucky we go. Another thing we need, but sadly, it despawned before we did it because I forgot that we had to do it. I should have used that chicken we had to make some, what do you call the stuff? What's the word for it? Some dreadful dirt, but sadly I took too long. All right, yep, we've got some creepers in there. Oh, we just had a cow and a pig spawn. Cool. I mean, I need them, so yep, come with me. You're not exactly why I'm here, but I will bring you here regardless. Oh my god. Are we good? I think we're good. That happens when a skeleton or something shoots at a creeper. It's happened a few times. I think because my land is claimed, it didn't blow up my claim. But do keep in mind that that's 100% a thing that can happen. I might actually just feed my dog real quick. Because he does, yeah, he was very low. You know what? I think we're fine. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sort of standing here watching my minimap to see if any Endermen show up. We're probably going to be waiting a while. If we wanted, we could try to get to the end. And I believe you can do that with an Ender cake. No, not an Ender slime cake, sorry. Or is it called an end cake? It might just be called an end cake. Yeah, this here. Which we can almost craft. How do we get ghast tears? We get ghast tears from sifting soul sand. We're not quite doing that just yet. Unless we find some ghast in the nether. Yeah, we'll see what happens. For now, we can keep this guy in here just normally. We'll wait, I guess. We'll wait until we need it. And yeah, we'll just go into the nether. We'll look for one of these fortresses. Oh, actually, I see an Enderman. There's currently an Enderman in the thing. Hold on. We did it! Dimensional card. Awesome. Hey, there you go. Hey, presto. Boom. So now, we should charge in any dimension at all. As you can see, I mean, it takes a little while to charge. That's probably why you want a big one. So when you do land with your jetpack, it charges, but it charges. Let's go ahead and hop in to the nether. In terms of resources, I actually do want to bring the thing back with me, which means I probably want Silk Touch, and we've got this guy on us. He should be good enough. He should be able to do the trick. So yeah, cool. We're good. In terms of anything else, I don't really have much, but I don't think we need much. It might be famous last words. It might be famous last words. We'll see though. I just want to go in there and pick up a blaze spawner, and then we'll go from there. You know what I mean? I think that's a pretty decent strat. Okay, so we should spawn in the sky. Yep, here we go. Oh, there's a zombie in there. And a pig. Cool. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, no, he lives. I'll tell you what, though. You're probably... Yeah, there we go. So we actually spawned at someone else's because my world used to be a server world. So I guess mine got shared with someone else. But obviously, I mean, we can look on our map. This is the range of the map that spawns in. We can see there's plenty of fortresses. So realistically, if I want to keep this, you know, I guess true to ourselves, let's go down to this one so that we're not making use of this beautiful platform that's been built. So we'll go over here. Why not? Might as well. So we'll fly over here. As you can see, there's blazes. We could chop some of them up. There's some other guys as well. We are currently just looking. We can press F7 to get rid of all that. We just want a spawner, which I think exists. I'd be surprised if it didn't. Oh, yep, here we go. So we'll go here. I'll just try to pick it up just real quick. Okay, we got it. I'm going to fly away now to somewhere safe, which probably doesn't exist. I'm probably better off just sitting here and floating to be... Oh, hold on. A boss spawned. So that's the other thing. There are bosses that spawn, and they drop really cool loot. And they also sometimes fight with the other mobs around. So we'll have a look. We'll see how much it does. Like if I go and hit you, he's got 100 health. It might just not be worth it. I'll have a look down here. Like, what are these guys doing? Like I might be able to... Like if I take care of this guy, we might be able to deal with the rest. Maybe. See, we got rid of him. And now there's just this guy. And this guy's the boss, right? Oh, yeah, this guy's the boss. I don't know if he throws stuff at me, but we can try to watch our health. How much health does it say you have? You know what? He's actually pretty weak. We can actually we can take care of him. We're doing pretty good here. Yeah, he's pretty weak, at least compared to us. We do need to watch out, honestly, for like the wither skeletons. They do it quite a bit more. All right, we took care of him. I'm happy with that. Let's just go back. By the way, 100% when you come into this dimension, set a waypoint because yeah, you want to be able to find your way back. Let's double check as well. Ooh, we're actually not charging. I think it's because we're not chunk loaded wherever we had that player transmitter. That could have been dangerous. Okay, we have Blaze Spawner. Cool. We have Bella's Swift Ornate Miner of Grasping. On block break, we gain haste. It has iron effectiveness, and it has unbreaking, fortune. It has mending and efficiency. This is a really cool pickaxe. Although it's gold, so it has gold durability, I guess, apart from the perks that it has on top of that. It also has the mining level of iron. So that's pretty good. And we also got a shield, which, yeah, whatever. You know, whatever. We got some molten doohickeys. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, I got what I came for. Although, to be honest, we could do with another one. Because we can use these for quite a few different things. These spawners. So, while we're in here, I mean, if we can snap up a few, we might as well. So I'm going to go ahead and try and do that. If I see a few. Yep, there's one over here. We'll quickly drop in. Make sure we pick it up before they hit us. There we go. We got it. Let's fly away a little bit. Put him away. Look around again. Do we see any standing out? I actually see two over there, it looks like. Or are those blazes? I'm not too sure what I'm seeing. Man, there's a lot of this stuff. Oh, there's a chest in here. I don't think these are... Oh, they actually do have stuff in them. Cool. We got an iron backpack. We got some boots. A bag of seeds. Ooh. Capacitor and some compressed stone. I mean, sure. Like, I'll bring it with. Why not? What's in here? Some more stone. We got a gem. We got some shards and some other shards. A stopworm. Some golden swords. Ooh. Cool golden sword. We'll read up that in a second. Alright. Let's, well, I mean, we've got two. Two's probably good enough. Let's head back. What I was going to say before as well was, make sure you can find your nether portal. You do not want to get lost without it. Where are we? Let's head back over here. And we'll teleport back through. And I'll tell you what, we'll chunk load that thing we've got so that we don't die. If you're playing on the server, I don't know if we have chunk loading set up. The chunk loading within the game, FTB chunk loading, it's fine. The problem is sometimes it keeps chunk loading when it shouldn't. So it's very dangerous on servers. So let's run over here. F3 and G, if you press those, will show you chunk boundaries. So as you can see, we are within this chunk here. So we're staying in the middle of it, so it's easier to find. And we're going to shift click on this to force load it. And now, just for the sake of testing, F3 and G to get rid of that again, let's go back into this other dimension just to show that it works, which it should. Fingers crossed. All right, we're in the nether, and obviously, as you can see, power's going up. Awesome. Works like a charm. So make sure you chunk load it. This guy, I mean, oh. Well, actually, he's somewhat fine. Let me just, okay, no, he took fall damage and died. I was gonna say, let me put him through the portal, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. Isn't that right, Mr. Pig? Anyhow, awesome. This over here, we could turn it on if we wanted. Honestly, we've got enough loot there. It'll just be a mess. What was that thing we got? We got this sword. Slain enemies have a chance to be a loot pinata. Oh. Very interesting. And it inflicts weakness. And it has lifesteal, cold damage, fire damage. How strange. Okay, so I'll tell you what. A lot of this stuff we're probably just going to put away, to be completely honest, because, I mean, I don't really need it. The backpack, I think, is empty. Yep, that's empty. I mean, it's cool to have, you know, sure, why not? The bag of seeds, we'll open it up. We got a few things. Spinach, turnip, flax, beetroot, blueberry. Beautiful. We'll put those away. We'll put this stuff away as well. Whatever. I want to give this sword a shot. That's what I want to do. Cold damage, some compressed stone. Sure. Anyhow, we've got a bunch of stuff over here. I want to see what a loot pinata is. Oh, these are summoned wolves. Chance for a loot pinata. How do I know if I've loot pinata? I don't know. We've slain a lot of mobs. Quite a lot of mobs. Did we get loot pinataed? I don't really feel like I got loot pinataed. You know what I mean? I feel like I'd know if I got loot pinataed. Maybe I did. Who knows? Anyway, it's fine for now. Anyhow, we'll come over here, we'll put that away. Whatever. So, now we have 2 blaze spawners. Cool. I guess we set them up somehow. In terms of blaze, like how much blaze have we gotten in that time? We actually have 315, so we don't need them at the moment, but we probably should set them up to some extent. What we might... Oh, I guess that's why I should keep it on, or else we'll get a bunch of that stuff around the base. There we go, that should hopefully take care of that. We've got plenty of cows, apparently. I'll bring these over, although I'll be honest, we probably only need one of you. So I'll probably only hook up one of you. Like, I just want it to be like that. Here, we'll get rid of this guy. Okay, so, what are we doing here? You know, I'll actually, you know what? We'll get rid of these. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, we can try placing a blaze in here. You know, we can give it a shot. Not a horrible idea. It's just, it might not be the best idea because I don't know if they'll just fly, right? Like if we come in here and we try to get out, which we can do. I need some building blocks is essentially what I realized. I think the building blocks are in here. Yeah. I'll be back. All right, if we hop in here and we place one, if I can figure out how... The problem is this building isn't middled. You know what I mean? So it's going to be ugly regardless. I'm going to place one here. And then I'll build this up to, like, the roof. And we'll see what this does. So, like, they spawn... Here, excuse me. They go into the corner. We might just be good. Like, look, we're getting blaze rods. Let's go ahead and place, like, some blaze in here. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, and we're going to get some drops. Okay, we're getting a few different things. Oh, we got some steak. Beautiful. Grab some of that out. Grab some of this. What I'm thinking is I do something like that, right? So now these can only have blaze rods in them. And we can also do it to, like, this row as well. I think that's a pretty smart idea. Just get a bunch of blaze rods in here. I don't even know what I picked up there. A shovel. Cool. Awesome. This storage is very full as well. We really need to sort this out. I don't want to though. Like this, I want this to be an episode of its own because it's just, it hurts me to look at. We can grab a bunch of this stuff out. Like there's some good loot here. I don't want to just void it. You know what I mean? But I also feel like that's probably what we're going to do to 90% of what you're seeing right now. 90% of it's just going to go in the bin. I'm excited for this though. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, let's fly back here. We'll put all this junk away that we grabbed. And if we want, we can alter that recipe to use blaze rods instead of the other stuff, which I think's honestly a better idea. Because, I mean, look at how much we're getting already. Like, we're getting a lot. Oh, we're going to get a lot of junk, though. Man, I really don't know what to do. I don't know what the play is there. Anyhow, I am going to change this recipe, though, to instead of using the blaze powder, I'm just going to have it use a blaze rod. Now, I know we can turn blaze rods into multiple blaze powder. Particularly, like we could crush it into a decent amount. We could macerate it into 5 and that would be more efficient. The thing is, I don't think it's worth it. It's a lot of effort just to set that stuff up instead of just like, I don't know, using this recipe. So I'll chuck this guy back in. We're going to instead use this pattern here. It uses less power as well, so a little added bonus. And then we'll try to give this thing a go. So chuck that in there. Fly back over here. Open this up. Search reactor. Nope. Search blazing. We want 36 of these. So we'll search 36. We need 69 blaze rods. Very nice. We'll chuck that in there and we'll grab what? About 30 more. We don't have 30 more. That's a problem. Oh, I know what. Because we need to stand near the spawner, don't we? That makes sense. That makes sense. So, how do we do that spawner thing again? Spawner. To ignore players, we need to put a nether star in there. We don't really have that on demand. To make them spawn more, we can put some spider eyes in there. We can pimp this guy out. The no AI one would be definitely good. Chorus fruit we're going to need for that. I think, yeah, if we put a dragon egg in, it'll just ignore everything. Alright, well anyway, we've got about 35, blaze rods. Hopefully that should be plenty. Let's try this again. Blazing. Click this guy. 36 we want. Next. Yep, it's going to let us craft it. I'm going to click start. That's going to use 72, it looked like, total. We can come over here and watch it if we want. These things will take a little bit longer to charge because keep in mind as well, we've only got one of these energizing rods. So realistically, to be honest, we probably want to cancel this. I'm actually going to cancel it, right? It'll still, craft whatever it's got left in here. And I'm going to try to upgrade our energizing rod just to like the next tier, just to make it a little bit better. Energizing rod. Currently, we are using, I think, just the basic tier, which does 400 RF per tick. If we take it to hardened, it'll do 1000 RF per tick. That's pretty good. In order to do that, we are going to need a few different things. We'll need a block of quartz. We can do that quite easily. I'll make a few of them as well while we're here. Next up, we're going to need hardened capacitors. That's going to need these, but it's going to need those like times 2. So let's do this again. We're too late. Oh, actually, the one recipe does 2 anyway, so we're good. And then all we need is the rod, so I can actually go and grab the rod right now, and that should be pretty good. So go over here, pick that guy up, beautiful. Come a little bit closer so we can craft the thing. Harden, chuck that in, wonderful. If we want to take it to the next level, which we can do, I'm going to order that stuff. We'll fly back over here. I think I just need to place the guy back down, just to at least get this crafted a little bit. There we go, that should craft a little bit faster. What has he got, by the way? I saw him pop up. He's got some blue ice. He's got some cool bows. A cherry wood. That could be fun. Why not? I mean, I'm pretty sure we've got plenty of emeralds. I'll take your cherry woods off you. And then I might borrow your leads. Alright, he actually gave us his leads. He gave us 5 leads. That's pretty good. Very generous. Alright, this guy's done. So we can pick this back up. Open our grid. Boom. Energizing rod blazing. This should now mow through it. So if we open this up again, search blazing, let's see where we left off. We obviously want 36 of these. Next, craft. These should be a lot faster. This guy does, how much was it? I don't even know. Energizing rod, blazing. He does 4000 RF per tick. So he's doing it in like, not instantly, but very, very quickly, at least compared to what it was before. So we'll wait for this guy to finish. That hopefully shouldn't take too long. And then we'll replace this entire reactor. We'll get a lot more power. And then we'll start all these machines back up with their upgrades again, because there's a few of them that don't have all the upgrades that they could have, I guess. The other thing is, which I don't know how much cobble we need. Like I imagine this guy's gonna start running out, like as we put these upgrades in. Like for now he's fine, but it'll happen. I'm sure it'll happen. You know what wouldn't be a bad idea? I was going to say to make more of these, but they're not even the issue. The issue currently is genuinely our power generation. I need to pick this up and have this just like be charging properly. Realistically as well, we could probably do with an ender cell over here. You know what I mean? Just to like give this guy, that ender cell power. Maybe we do that. Maybe that's a worthwhile approach. Ender cell. Let's go ahead. Can we just craft these from scratch? We pretty much can. Might be easier to just do a basic one. 4000 RF per tick. I mean, it's fine for now, I guess. I don't know what I want to do here. Oh, I think it's actually done. Okay, I'm pretty confident it's done. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this whole thing up. Why not? I mean, worst case, I don't know, we place it again, to be honest. So then we'll open this guy up. We've got to be relatively quick with this. Let's put it into this recipe. Oh, I think our system just turned off. Yeah, because we don't have any power. Can these really not provide enough power? That's pretty crazy. To be fair, oh, you know what? Yeah, to be fair, I think I know what a good idea here is. I reckon we set this to network 2, right? This is a little bit annoying. For now, what I'm going to do is I'll take these upgrades out. That will give us more than likely enough power to run this whole show. We'll take that out as well. So this should hopefully turn back on, I would imagine, from the... oh, actually, I'll have to switch that back to network 1, sorry. Oh, no, it's on network 1. That's not good. That's not good that we're already on that. I was going to say, we could do a separate network to have only our stuff on, right? So, for example, well, I don't actually know where the power's going currently. Alright, I've hooked it up to our cold gen real quick, so we're going to have to be fast with this. Let's try this again. Chuck all that stuff in there. Grab all this, grab all this stuff out. Boom. That's 32. What happens to the... We had another... Oh, it's going to be in our grid, isn't it? Yeah, it's in this thing. Okay, sure. We now have 36. Let's go over here. I believe we want to place it right there. Right? Is that not what we want to do? 36. Place it here. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. That was a little bit dangerous when I picked it up again. I thought we might have broken it, but here we go. It's going to put itself together. We can make sure that all the rest of this stuff's in our system. That should be good. He's now on. He's fully loaded. Oh, I always forget the bucket. Oh no, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're burning through fluid right now. Bucket. Bucket. Come over here. Water. Flavor here. Boom. Okay. This thing burns really fast until you put that bucket of water in, and you lose so much fuel from doing it. But we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's lowering. It's lowering. So this guy's currently generating 8.7 thousand RF per tick. So already he's doing pretty good. We'll chuck this on here. That'll get him up and running as well. As you can see, this guy should be fully loaded at all times. We can chuck this back on and give it... Where are we? I don't even have a wrench. What did I do with my wrench? Did I put it in... I have a feeling I put it in one of these, didn't I? Alright, well anyway, now that stuff's all hooked up, let's go ahead and upgrade these guys again. So, for starters, I believe we want 2 in this guy. So there we go. And then we'll hop up here, and each of these will get 1 each. So we could probably clear this out and do a little bit of this to make it easier on ourselves. So we go, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll see. I don't know if we can power this, but we'll see. And all that. These guys should be good, I would imagine. Although they're still not getting anything. They're not getting anything because they're on network 1. This guy's also on network 1. This guy's not extracting because I don't have a wrench because I don't know what I did with it. I genuinely, it might be on me currently, but I don't remember what I did to it. Wrench. We'll get another one. They're pretty cheap. Sticks and flint. Why not? So we'll open this guy up like so, and we'll open him up, put in our pipe upgrade, and we're good. And this guy, a little emergency power here, we'll move that away. All these power cables we'll pick up. They're just sort of in the way as a bit of a mess. And we're good. Awesome. Wonderful. So far so good. So this guy should be getting plenty of power. We'll put this guy in auto mode so he doesn't waste any power. He is draining, so that should be good. I don't know. This guy's not really showing as if he's power and stuff, but I mean, I guess he is. All of our systems still on. Does this guy got power? I mean, he does. He's just not getting enough, which is a little bit weird. He's using 1,000. This guy can transmit 2,000 per tick. I feel like the issue's on the ender cell side. You know what I mean? Because, like, this guy's fine. He's extracting what? Is he doing 40,000 per tick extracting? I don't think he is. Because that's the max on this guy, is 40,000 out. And this guy can currently do 32,000 out. We can try upgrading it. Let's try that. Why not? If we open this up, we should be able to make everything. So we'll craft the redstone. And we've already got that stuff there. So we'll put all this stuff in. Ultimate pipe upgrade. It should be able to do a lot more now. Let's open this up. Chuck it in. This guy should drain 40,000 RF per tick. I don't quite think he's doing 40,000. He might be. It's going from what, 7 to 5? That's only 3,000. Like 30,000. He should be doing, this pipe can handle 131,000, but this guy can actually only handle that much. We could try something else if we wanted to. Is the system even on? The system is on. Okay. I was going to say what we could try is we could build our pipe upgrade back up to that level, and we could try connecting 2 different sides. So, oh, wrong one. So for example, we could try doing this, right? I don't know if this works, but we could give it a shot. Is that draining any faster? I can't tell. We'll have to wait for it to fill up. You know what? I think it is, because previously it would fill up a lot faster. Like, for example, if I disconnect this and open it, that's filling up is it filling up a lot faster? I genuinely can't tell. I can't tell. How can we tell? This guy. That's going to be hard to tell regardless. I don't know. You can let me know if you think that it's working or not. And I'll just, I don't know, take your guys' word for it, I guess. Oh, no, you know what? 100% I reckon it's working. I reckon that connecting 2 sides is doing something here. Because look, once it reaches full, which I think it just did, I think we're draining a lot more. I feel like we are. I can't tell. Anyway, the system's on. That's the main thing. We've currently got upgrades in all our machines, so they are generating a lot faster. Down here, this guy's overloaded. We can put one of these upgrades in, but he won't be able to keep up. What I think we do is we order a better ender gate. We're going to need one of these. Oh, actually, yeah, I think that'll be good. This guy can only get 4,000 per tick. I guess that's a bit of a bottleneck that I didn't really think of, but I mean, it's working regardless. Man, what do I need to do here? I do want one of these better ender gates. I reckon I go for it. I'm going to order this. I need more blaze rod. You know what as well? I mean, we have so many issues. This episode's pretty much over, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to get an alchemical chest. This guy, all we need are these bits at the top. It's going to cost us charcoal and cobble. Then it's going to cost us, oh, if we click on the right thing, then it's going to cost us iron and redstone. Then it will cost us diamond and coal. And then we have ourselves an alchemical chest. This guy is essentially big chest. So what we'll be able to see is pick this up, move that there, place this guy down, open him up, big chest. Very big chest. So that should be good. Then we can keep this on. He can grind stuff up. I can stand close, hopefully get some blazes spawning, and hopefully get a few more blaze rods in our system. Yeah, I mean, big chest. We can swap these out easier than the other stuff, I guess, and it should be worth it. So yeah, awesome. It's not actually letting me craft what I need for whatever reason. I'm gonna have to do this one manually, it looks like. Alright, blazing capacitor, there we go. Then we need just some more of these raw ones. Lord of that. We might have to upgrade our processor in the ground. I have a feeling that's sort of what's bottlenecking me at the moment. But we're pretty close. Where are we? Ender cable. We need these. Yep. Energy cable's beautiful. Then we can combine them. Oh, I need obsidian. Obsidian is still one of those things that for some reason I just don't have auto-crafted well at all. All we need for that as well is some fluid pipes, some item pipes, and a drawer. Yeah, let's grab a drawer. I'm going to grab one of these oak ones. Here we go. And so what I need to do here is I obviously need it to get some lava. So I want to place it close to the lava, which means I'll see if I can get away with putting it here. Yeah, filled up with lava. Beautiful. This guy is going to extract from the bottom. So we'll move this with a pipe. I'll set this guy up to extract. He will then have a drawer. Can the drawer face up? Doesn't look like it, so I'll probably place it like this instead. Place the drawer like that. There we go. Then what we need to do is place some blocks on top of it. I believe we have the framed things. At framed, we have these little guys that we were using. So we might as well grab them. I'll need some other stuff as well. Don't really know what we'll use. Some stone? Sure. Then we can place these like that, just to make it look, I don't know, a little bit nicer. Fill it up with some water, like so. Not there, but like on top of this thing. And then we have unlimited obsidian. Oh, this thing's locked. We need to unlock this. Okay, they've definitely patched it. They used to not lock when you place them, and I was crying about it the other day. And now they stay locked, I believe. No, we need this tool. Go here, unlock it, then it fills up with obsidian, then we lock it again. Beautiful. Now we have obsidian. And it should be as fast as we can make lava, essentially. Cool. And obviously, eventually, it'll fill up. But that should probably take a while. So, next is the ender gate that we've been trying to make for a little while here. Boom. There we go. This guy is going to be placed on here instead. So we can pick up this old one. Actually, we've got two there. We probably could have handled it. We'll place this guy here. He can now provide plenty of power. The rest of this stuff can go back away in the system. And what we can do is we can chuck in this next upgrade. And we'll be able to see if we can keep up with it. And I think we can. It should now be doing 64 at a time. If we wanted to, we could push it to the next level. It would use a lot more power. But it would do it every 20 ticks. Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, that's where we're currently at. It looks like we're able to keep up with stuff. The only thing that might be an issue is, well, actually, do we even have any dust coming through? That's a little bit weird, isn't it? No dust there. Sand in here. And nothing there. Let's have a look at what's going on. So, in terms of cobble, we've got cobble. In terms of cobble in here, we don't. And that is because this guy doesn't have a pipe upgrade. There we go. Found a little bit of a bottleneck. Let's go pipe upgrade. Once again, we might as well push it. What's this going to be? 16 per tick? I mean, that's probably plenty, but might as well keep going. That's crazy, though, that thing is pretty much emptied. Hey. How many of these can we afford? 16? Why not? We might as well. I mean, it's going to be set up here pretty much forever. Boom. Now we can do 64 items per tick, which means this guy's full. And he's probably going to stay full forever. So, we'll have to give it a few runs just to get the dust to make it all its way through. But here we go. Now we've got dust. This is the full system. Works like a charm. Wonderful. Yeah, we've got full production. We look like we're able to keep up with the power. We can double check over here. This guy does remain full. That's the main thing I was checking to see if he can fill up completely. Looks like he can. Let's double check this guy. He's currently on, or the auto mode's on. Now he's actually powered on. Yeah, I mean, he can make plenty of power to run this whole system, which is awesome. Cool. There we go. And yeah, once again, full of dry ice, full of all this stuff. There we go. We've won the game once again. So yeah, awesome. That means next episode, we can probably worry about, on here, gain knowledge too. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that means we can focus on other things, like, you know, expanding the island more, building more, doing some smarter things. Probably more auto crafting and stuff. We can definitely pimp out our AE2 system a little bit more. This guy down here, 4 channels. I don't know how the channels work in terms of, like, these 3 things connected. Someone let me know. Does this use up 1 channel? Like, is that how that works? Because there's a cable under there. Is this 1 channel? Or is this 2 channels for the pattern providers? How does that work? I don't fully know. You right? Yeah, I think he's fine. But anyway, we'll end this one here. We've done a pretty good job. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully maybe you learned a thing or two, maybe about this guy here, the player transmitter. He's very powerful. Like, this is the starter tier, and he can keep all of our stuff fully loaded. We should also look towards getting, someone told me a while ago that there's a repair thing you can get. From Project E, most likely. This guy, the repair talisman. Oh, we can actually make one right now, can't we? This guy's pretty cool. He's going to use some of that dust we made, some paper and string, and he will repair things. Now, I believe when he's on us, he repairs our stuff. We could try to put him on a pedestal, but the pedestals aren't cheap. But what we should see, yeah, look at the durability on this. It just goes up. It literally just goes up. All of our tools are just going up. They're just repairing themselves. The Tinker's tools, they don't appear to be going up, but everything else is. So like this armor as well is going up. Our boots, I mean, it's pretty good, isn't it? So yeah, only the Tinker's stuff isn't going up. Everything else fully repairing itself, which is pretty cool, even when it's on you. So yeah, and it can go on your belt. So you should actually be able to just chuck it in there. Cool. And as we can see, durability still going up. Very, very quick, easy investment. Love it. The reactor upgrade's massive, and obviously we did the AE2 auto crafting over here, which is honestly the best part of this whole thing. So yeah, I don't know whether the focus of this episode will be this auto crafting here with that beautiful thumbnail potential there, or if it will be this guy here. Play charging. Let's see if I can jump and catch a thumbnail. Boom. Okay, we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the incredible support on the series and the channel in general. We've grown absolutely like crazy. Let's have a look. What are we at currently? I'm not prepared for this. 8,233. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for that. Yeah, that's crazy. 610 subscribers in the last 28 days. That is unreal. That is crazy. How this is... Episode 1 of All the Mods 7 got 12,000 views in the last 28 days. That is mind-blowing. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.